as well as fruit and veg in the garden, I am particularly partial to growing flowers. I think it's really important to have colour in the garden, and as well as, you know, making the garden look pretty, it encourages pollinating insects into the garden, of course, as well. So I have got some young flower seedlings that I'm going to be potting on. This is a zinnia, it's called Orange King, and these are teensy at the minute, so I'll just pop them into small pots and put them into one of the grow houses and give them another few weeks before they actually come out and about. But zinnias are beautiful flowers, and Orange King will suit the particular bed that I've got in mind for it, for them. So let's make a start on potting these on. And it's not hard, really. It's just a case of filling some pots with regular compost. This is a peat-free compost, and then popping each seedling onto a pot. I have to say, this peat-free compost doesn't look the greatest in the world, but it seems to be doing the job for what I've been growing so far. There's some great roots on these, look at this. Fantastic. I sowed these and grew them in the heated propagator, and then popped them on the windowsill where they've been for a couple of weeks. So look at that, nice roots, lovely roots. So yeah, so I've got quite a lot to, that's great, quite a lot to deal with. Right, there we go. So that's 16 Orange King zinnias. So I look forward to seeing what they look like when they grow up. For now though, I'll pop them in the grow house, keep them toasty and let them grow on. Okay, I'm just preparing these pots now for the next lot of flower seedlings that I'm going to transplant from their original pot, and they're called Rudbeckia Rustic Dwarf. Rudbeckia I just love because they give that lovely bit of vibrant colour towards the end of the season, so towards the end of summer and into autumn, and yeah, they're just fantastic. So this is what I have. Oops, a daisy. You can see there's a lot of roots coming out the bottom. Yeah, so I started these in my heated propagator again, and then popped them on the window sill. So these are definitely ready for being potted on. So, as usual, I've put multi-purpose compost into these pots. I have just given it a bit of a water because it was really dry, making some planting holes, and then I'll get the seedlings out of here and into there. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of root entanglement here, I would imagine. Yeah, look at this. Let's see how we go. There's one. Oh, in fact, that's two. Right, and I'll just give these another water and pop them in the grow house. So I've also got these calendula to pot on, and these are called Funky Stuff. And yeah, calendula are great. They're really quite easy to grow, but they give you lovely little flowers for arrangements and for vases in the house. So it's great being able to bring some of the colour from the garden into the house as well. So calendula always features on my flowers that I grow in my garden each year. So again, I've left these a little bit too long, but let's see how we can get on transplanting these. These are big flowers, so yeah, you probably like 1 to 20 on the garden. There we go. It goes nicely with yellows and frosty reds and purple. And again, there's all that time. I think I can a bit wonky, I think, maybe a little bit, maybe a bit funky, but anyway, really push on that range of plants. Right, so I have popped the calendula into this cold frame, so hopefully they'll be fine in there. I think maybe in a couple of days we might be getting a cold night, a sort of -2 type night, so I'll make sure that we've got fleece over these. Yeah, and we'll take it from there, but hopefully they will be fine. Okay, I've got some more calendula. I think these are art shades, and these have been in these pots for quite a while and really are needing put into their final location. So I'm going to be dotting these around the garden. The first place I'm going to pot some is this pot. I'm just mixing in some new compost with the existing compost that's there. I know, Colin Cat. And it's completely dry, so I'm going to give it water before I begin. And I'll let that settle. And choose maybe 3 to go in here. And then I will of course have to put some protection around it to save it, or save them from the chickens. There's one. Two. And there's 3. And we'll need to put in some little supports for these as they grow taller, just sort of half-height supports to support the stems. But for now, they'll do as they are. I'll quickly just tiny bit more water just to fill in any air pockets. And now I will go and find something a bit like this. In fact, this might do. To add some level of protection. Now actually the girls can get their wee beaks through there, so maybe I'll leave that here. This is actually a tub of potatoes, so there's no greenery for the chickens to peck at yet, so I don't mind having the larger holes. But I'll go and find one with slightly smaller holes and we'll protect these. Okay, here's another pot that I'm going to pop some calendula in. Right. Okay, I think after this, you will call it a day. This is Friday, and it's Friday, and so Saturday, do lots of work. So that's 3 more calendula arch shades potted on to hopefully bring lots of beautiful orangey and yellowy colour to the garden in a couple of months' time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and share this video if there's anyone else you think would enjoy watching it. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and click that bell if you want to be alerted anytime I post other videos. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye.